The easiest focaccia you'll ever make with a sauce that's truly unforgettable. Let's start by taking out our trusty scale and combining 250 grams of all-purpose flour along with 7 grams of salt. Next, add 200 grams of lukewarm water into a bowl or container, along with 1 teaspoon of dry active yeast, and let this dissolve. Add this to your flour and mix with a wooden spoon until all the water has been absorbed by the flour. Remove any excess from your spoon and we'll cover and let this rest for 10 minutes. I'll come back to it and remove from the bowl. Next, I'll lift the dough up and perform a few slap and folds. Once the dough begins to become smooth, I'll cover with a bowl and rest for 10 more minutes. We'll do another round of slap and folds. Then place into a bowl to proof for 1 hour. Now if you're new to bread baking, this is exactly where most people give up or get lost. At the Better Cook Academy, we teach a foundational process I call the bread cycle, a repeatable chef-tested method that demystifies the entire bread making journey. 10 simple steps to help you gain the instinct to make any kind of bread, focaccia, sourdough, sandwich loaves, and more, without relying on a recipe. The bread cycle breaks it all down so that you understand why each step matters and how to adjust based on feel, not fear. Once it's doubled in size, add it to a cast iron pan and spread it out until it conforms to the shape of the vessel. Then, use your fingertips to make these little crevices called dimples. Next, we'll nestle in some Kalamata olives. Sprinkle on some Italian seasoning, and you can use oregano if you don't have this specific mix. Lastly, grate on a generous amount of Parmigiano Reggiano. I'll add a good amount of olive oil over top and let this proof again for 30 to 45 minutes. Once proofed, we'll place in the oven at 425 degrees Fahrenheit until nice and golden brown, about 20 to 30 minutes. In the meantime, we'll make our sauce. Add about half a cup of balsamic vinegar to a saucepan and bring to a simmer. Continue to simmer until it's reduced by about half or until thick. This right here is perfect. Just know that once it cools, it'll thicken up quite a bit. Fresh out of the oven, here's our beautiful focaccia. Let this rest on a rack for at least 30 minutes and then we'll slice. And now I'll prepare our dipping sauce. Make sure to add some olive oil to the balsamic and mix together. We'll rub in our focaccia, and this is a bite of heaven. Enjoy!